Well, it was important for her to resume office. You know, one of the things that would happen most times, they would say to her, "But you didn't try. You didn't go there. If you hadn't gone there, that they would say, who stopped you? Who didn't allow you, to come in there?" She needed to resume because her people have been without representation for over a year, and time and time again, the courts have declared that, the legislative and the bodies, be it National Assembly or State Houses of Assembly, they do not have this right to suspend people for this long or to do this suspension, being that the authority to be a senator wasn't something that was given to her by the Senate or imposed on her by the Senate. It was her people that deemed it fit to vote for her, and she was supposed to represent them. And now, with over 100 days, these people have lacked representation. And so there's everything wrong in that. This is not about the person. But this is about the people being represented.
Okay. Natasha had issues on the floor of the Senate. The Senate decided to suspend her. All of us raised alarm. We said the suspension was too harsh. Natasha now went on TV and accused Godswill Akpabio, saying that because they try knock her, she no agree. Now be this bad belly. Godswill Akpabio went to court. Natasha too went to court. Court told Natasha, don't talk about this matter again on social media while it is in court. Natasha went ahead and did a caricature letter of apology to further embarrass Godswill Akpabio. The letter was sweet, but the court said that what you did is continue to antagonize Godswill Akpabio even when we have told you to stop. The court fined her 5 million and told her to tender an unreserved apology. Meanwhile, she to go court to say the Senate not get right to suspend her. The court also judged that the suspension was too harsh and advised the Senate to call her back. Her lawyers write letter to Senate, say, court doesn't want to call me back, or I'm coming back. Senate say, no, court advise us. Now we go know whether we'll use our brain. Agree to the advice or not. Natasha said advice is as good as an order. And then she went back with strong head. And the Senate told her, don't come back yet. Now, Auntie Aisha Yesufu is saying, if Natasha not gone, therefore say she didn't try. Auntie Aisha, you are a very intelligent person, but let's not talk to ourselves as if we did not go to school. That's not true. The only reason Natasha went there that it was to cause trouble and to drag matters so that the matter would trend. We all know that. One, after that day, the Senate was going on recess for 2 months. You have served 4 months of your suspension. After that day, we were going for recess for 2 months. What is so important in that day that makes you say you must resume that day? Just leave them, let them go there recess 2 months. By the time they come back, your time is finished. You resume. Must we do trouble? Now they told you to apologize. You not agree. Natasha not going to apologize. She said she did appeal the case. So why do you think you have the monopoly of appealing the case and the Senate does not have the monopoly to do? Can also do that? Everybody's running mad here. Both Natasha and the Senate, they are all running mad. You just tender your apology. Tender them. You mess up, you know. Tender your apology. Now you said they try and knock you, you say you get evidence. When that evidence will come back? When my grandpikin not old. Drop your evidence, when we start to tear us so that probably pass really quick, it's not true. You're not even giving us mouth to talk. All you needed to do was wait that day out. Everybody goes on recess, resume with them. Now I don't go cause problem. Now whether we resume now, no matter they won't start to talk again now. Must we always give people the opportunity to nail us? Must we always do that? Mama Natasha, why not just tender this apology? Then when we see whether na power want the cash in this way, they don't want your word. Because the way they go now, they're stubborn, you stubborn, and everybody's being stubborn, and everybody's wrong. But you are the Senate, you are all wrong. We know that you are all wrong. There was no need for that drag that over that chair. Be like say you like what? That chair matter, there was no need for that incident. But it's all right. I really do hope that when you people come back, and the Senate is overstepping the bounds. How can you suspend somebody that's representing our people? So who represents those people? Another thing I think Natasha should do is to go back to the court and tell the court to interpret their judgment. The Senate is saying that my advice, your advice, can we interpret? You quoted a section of the Constitution that says an order and an advice are apparently equal. So tell the court to make this thing, to define that judgment, so that we don't drag ourselves left, right, and center. Because this country says just tired person.